Man, she say she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I'm on that. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt coast, muddy water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away. One parlay away. One parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over. Took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. Lakers beating the Knicks. Spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal.
So don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
Man, welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Let's talk with J. Rush Jordan, man. I don't know which song I want to play tonight, man. Let's put Karen Friend on. I ain't heard Karen Friend in a while, y'all. We covering Kendra G tonight, so we can do some Karen Friend. Yeah. We roll that. I'm turning down a little bit though. Turn it down a little bit though. Man, look, man, welcome back, y'all, man. On y'all way in, as always, man, do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the videos, turn the noties on, and make sure you click all. We trying to get it, man. If you feeling froggy, become a channel member. We back on that. We back on that again, y'all. We back in the game. Back in the game like Boomerang or Pootie Tang or somebody like that. I don't know. But yeah, man, we back up in here and we're gonna actually take it back. I took it back with the 5-minute countdown, y'all. Y'all know y'all like that. I think I married a hoe on that bit. But we're gonna get back to the basics, y'all. I was gonna cover a Cynthia G tonight, but I ain't even want to give her a view with clicking on her content because YouTube letting that bit back on here. But we are gonna go over to our sister Kendra G. We gotta go over to Kendra G and see what's going on in the dating world. We got people all over America looking for that special person that they can spend the rest of their life with. Well, a lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna find it. Just being honest, because from what I seen in these videos, y'all, I don't think there's a lot of hope for some. And I ain't be honest with some of my sisters. I don't think there's gonna be some hope in there for you because I don't know who signed up for that shit. But without further ado, we gonna get into it, man. So get your cigarettes, get your drink, get your weed, get whatever you need. We about to get into it. And we're actually gonna start off with a man first. We're gonna start off with a man. I'm gonna go men, women, because we're gonna do 4 of them tonight. We're gonna do 4 of them. All right. So let's start off with this gentleman and let's see what he's asking for, what he qualifies for in a sense, and we'll see how it play out, y'all. So if y'all ready, I'm ready. Let's get to it.
The computer, let me wipe it.
Okay.
Is that better?
I think it's the Wi-Fi, not the computer, but this is better. We'll try. When you watch it back, you're going to see how unclear you were. But your name is Anthony?
All new Kendra G singles
Nobody care about
dating
that
app
bullshit.
is available now
Nobody care about that.
iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your app.
Why does she say that though? iPhone phones and Android phones. Like, bitch.
App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
Don't download it.
Okay. Anthony, where you calling us from?
Fresno, about 2 hours outside of LA.
Fresno, 2 hours.
Fresno. Okay.
So your name is Anthony. How old are you, sir?
I'm 43.
43.
43.
Hey, don't look too bad for 43, man. Don't look too bad. I would have thought he was gonna say something like 27. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna rock with it when you watch it back. I hope it clears up. Maybe it'll clear up. 43, Fresno, Cali. You have any kids?
I have 2 kids, a 16-year-old that stays with me, that's going to college soon, and a 10-year-old that stays with his mom. I was married for 14 years, so both of them from the marriage. We divorced about 5 years ago.
Okay. A 16-year-old, and what's the other child's age?
10-year-old daughter that stays with her mom.
Okay. And they were both from your ex-wife?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Anthony?
I'm a utilities director. I'm over a water department, as well as I do a lot of real estate and, a few other things, investments that kind of keep me going. That I enjoy.
Okay. All right, let's do it. We got Anthony, Fresno, California, 40.
Let's be honest, y'all. So far, not so bad. Like, look, the divorce. I know some. So ain't no women gonna look at that shit as crazy. Like, he got divorced from a woman. It ain't gonna be a negative. So far from what I'm hearing, so far so good. Been married, 2 kids out of the marriage, got divorced, worked for the city, I guess, because, you said the water company and shit, because, well, they private. I don't even know why I said work for the city. But either way, though, so far so good. Let's see where this goes, man. I don't know if it's going to get bad or good. I don't know.
3, dad of 2 kids by his ex-wife.
And Kendra, you need to stop having them titties out. I know you looking for another man now. You got rid of your African scammer, but girl, come on now. Hurricane ain't here yet. I don't think he's here yet.
You are a utility director and also real estate and investments, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Yeah, let's see this.
Number 1, a woman of character. I think that's extremely important. Somebody that has a really good faith, that likes to have fun. I like to travel. Last weekend I was in Atlanta. I really enjoyed myself. I almost tried to make it to DC when you was there, but I couldn't make it work. I was trying to, but I couldn't.
I appreciate the effort. Okay.
Yeah, and then I go to Bali next month. So just somebody who can balance faith as well as fun. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna shut this fridge.
Okay.
It's a refrigerator making that noise? Oh, shit, what kind of refrigerator he got? Probably got a fancy one. He said he be going to Bali and shit.
Yeah, there we go.
So you say you're going to Bali next month, so you want someone that can travel.
Yes, passport.
Gotta have,
and I'm
passport.
Yeah, either a passport, but I'm okay with like the Ruth methodology. Like if you don't, just be willing to get a passport.
Okay, willing to get a passport. Okay. Okay. You have any more requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
No, I think mainly character, somebody of faith.
I'll be honest, y'all. I don't like the way he talked. He talked real soft. His probably ex-wife probably used to run over his ass.
Somebody that looks at the positive. And the reality is that whenever you're in a relationship, you grow a lot. So somebody that's open, cooperative, I think that's extremely important. I think I have a very strong direction that I'm going. So definitely want somebody that's willing to get on that train and enjoy life and do life together.
Okay.
The sad part, I'm just saying this right now, y'all. I'm gonna say this right now. Like, don't crucify me for saying this. But a lot of the things that he's talking about, that sound like some shit a woman would say on here. Like in 2025. Not like a traditional woman would say, but the shit he's saying sound like all this traveling shit, and I don't know, man. It might just be me. It might just be me, but he coming off soft as hell and a little feminine. I ain't saying he gay though. I ain't saying he gay. So don't insinuate I said that. I didn't say that yet.
Your Wi-Fi, someone is saying maybe you have the plastic still on. Do you have the plastic part on your phone? It's getting better. Actually, it's starting to get a little better.
Yeah, I got the new MacBook Pro, and I've actually never used it. I've just been having it around the house. So I just turned it on. So it might be me. It might be like plastic or something on.
No. It ain't the plastic. You just said it. You on a fucking MacBook. Them webcams on all these laptops suck. It's not they don't have really good webcams. It shouldn't look that bad. I'll be honest with you. It shouldn't be look that blurry, but dude, them webcams suck. You better off talking to her on your phone. Why you even do it off your laptop anyways, bro? Like, why don't you just do it on your phone? I ain't knocking it. He can adjust the angle or whatever, but yeah, that shit, that quality sucks.
Okay. All right. So the plastic's not on, right?
I don't think so. I hope it's not. That'd be kind of embarrassing.
Okay. All right.
It's already embarrassing right now.
Anthony, so wait, what were your deal breakers again?
Really just, somebody who's not honest to me, somebody who's not loyal, somebody that's not cooperative. I really believe in cooperation.
What does cooperation mean?
That's a really good question.
It's really not a good question. It should be self-explanatory. Every time I'm trying to do something, be the man in lead, you go along with the ride. You ain't fucking always. Every time I say let's go left, you want to go right. Every time I say up, you say down. We ain't trying to do all that. Cooperation, going along with the team. Like when your boss say this is what we about to do, you go along with it. Cooperation. It's not no fucking
I have a really strong plan and I try to be a man of integrity. So I want somebody that can follow that lead, so I believe I'm a really good leader. I got an MBA, so I lead hundreds and hundreds of people. So I think I can lead a household and want somebody that's willing to jump on and
Hey, y'all, don't get mad at me for this. But he said he think he a good leader and he think he can lead a good household. His ex-wife don't think that.
damn.
Ex-wife don't believe that. His ex-wife don't believe that. I'm just saying, your ex-wife don't believe that. But let's keep going.
And go in the same direction as me. So I think it's pretty basic. I'm
gonna talk shit on everybody tonight, y'all.
Okay, got you. All right. Should she look a certain way?
I like a good face card. Like, that's really important. I like a really beautiful smile. If she got a really beautiful smile, a really cool face card, that's what I'm most. I really like it. Yeah. I would say that's it.
Should she make a certain amount of money?
But she can have a good face card and be 500 pounds. That's what we saying. Come on, Kendra. Ask him weight. Like, ask him about weight. You ain't even gonna ask. You just gonna gloss over it, man. Nah.
No, I have, like I told you, I really believe in the Roots methodology, pretty much meaning, you know, I feel like I'm doing well enough that no matter where she's at, that's not gonna change my lifestyle. You know, so I really don't mind. Matter of fact, I just prefer that she be open because I do have a career where I can only work at certain places because I'm, you know, a little high up on the totem pole. So I would need somebody that's flexible and willing to work around my life a little bit. So probably somebody making less may even work better, but I'm open.
Okay. So because you want somebody that can fit within your life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's do the Kendra can.
Let me see.
Damn, nigga, pick the chair up, nigga.
You gotta be able to see your legs.
Okay, let me back it up.
Tilt it down, nigga.
Okay. Looks like you're in shape.
Why you turn to the side?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. So now I see a little gate in you.
Good.
When you did this, I saw it.
I don't get why dudes turn to the side, but I can't criticize them for that because I did that shit before. I mean, like, I do a whole, like, yeah, you see me. I don't know what the fuck you looking at, but you know, here you go. Just rub me the wrong way. Either way, though.
Anthony, Fresno, California, 43. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 6 months ago. I was with her for a little bit over a year.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
6 months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Definitely. Definitely. You know, I can be a little because I've been doing what I do and live a certain way I do. And I
just
believe in
say it, man.
Sometimes I'm working on just being more patient, trying to be more patient with people, because when you do something and you've been doing it for so long, you don't realize everybody don't live that type of lifestyle. Everybody's not used to living that at that level. So I just try to be more patient. That's something I'm working on. And sometimes I can, I can be a little impulsive. I went and did a photo shoot last week, and and I kind of went over budget. And I think that's something that I try not to do too much. And then sometimes I can, sometimes.
Hold up, man. Like, see, man, look, man, this shit sounding suspect, man. You paid for a photo shoot for yourself? Like, I know girls go do that shit, and I think that shit dumb, man. You got a fucking iPhone. They have one of your friends take some pictures of your ass, but you gon' I don't know, man. What, nigga, you work for the water company. Fuck you taking a photo. You trying to be a model on the side too or something? I don't know what's going on, man. I'm a little lost right now. I ain't trying to make assumptions, but I'm a little lost.
I can be extremely generous, and I think sometimes I'm working on creating healthy boundaries.
Money too.
Just because I got it don't mean I should do it, and that's something I continue to work on and get better at.
Okay, well, you really thought about that. All right, so
this motherfucker been bragging about him having money and having a job the whole time, like low key. Like low key, if you heard it, you heard it. If you didn't, it just went over your head. But he low key been bragging the whole time. I got an MBA, I got a really good job, my lifestyle. I'm like, dude, you ain't got to talk like that.
So
you don't come off as humble. I'll just put it like that. You don't come off as humble.
Do you want the woman to be in California, Fresno?
No, I'm pretty open. I don't believe it's very many women, black women in Fresno. I could be wrong. Because I stay in the suburb in the area I'm in, maybe.
Oh God, he doing it again, man. He's just getting on my nerves. Dude, you keep okay. Look, we got it. You got some money, man. We got it. We got it. He keep doing it, man. It's just irritating me now. But he did it too many times, and I bet money he's gonna do it again. Ugh.
So that's why I'm open, but definitely somebody willing to travel.
They're telling me to ask you, what was the photo shoot for? I believe in photos. I mean, I do photo shoots all the time, child. So, but they're telling me to ask you, why did you do a photo shoot?
Because I'm not really good on social media and I don't take really good pictures. So it was just kind of like a branding thing for myself. It was therapeutic. it was, when you go a really tough breakup, the photo shoot was one way that I could reset and kind of like start over.
Man, God, man, look, I'm sorry, bruh.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
I don't know what's going on, man, but my radar is going off like a motherfucker right now, bruh. It was therapeutic to do a photo shoot. I just don't picture that shit coming out of a man's mouth. That's straight. You did a photo shoot because you had a bad breakup? And damn, bro. I'm trying to ignore it.
Listen, you don't have to wait to a wedding day or a class reunion to do a photo shoot. I think that's a misconception for people. Like, you can decide you want to do
This
a photo
ain't it,
shoot
man.
because you want to. You don't need any other reason other than you want to. That's simple. But I got you. All right, couple things. What's the age range you want to date?
25 to 35. But I'm saying that age range because I do want to have another kid, and I know that those age range really works really well. But I'm open on the upper end, depending on the person and biology and how their face card is. I'm definitely open because this, it depends on the person. Okay.
Would you date a woman that has kids already?
Yeah, of course. But again, there would be some expectations around that. But as long as those expectations are met, I'm open to it.
Okay. Did I ask you why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
You did not ask me that question.
Okay, that's the last question.
No, I definitely think that I give a little bit of everything. I think leading.
Wait, watch this. I bet money he brag about he got money. I bet money he brag about he got money. I bet he do it. I ain't watched this shit, y'all. I bet he do it.
And trying to enjoy life and engage in, and I don't like to use the term high value man, but I know that in a lot of areas I'm top 2 or 3%, and I think that matters to some people.
What qualifies you?
This motherfucker right now, y'all. I knew he was gonna fucking do it, man. Again. Damn, dude. Come on, stop. Look, I'm trying to tell dudes, don't brag about what you got. Motherfuckers need to learn how to be humble. And I know he probably don't think nothing of it. He's just saying it, but I think he's low-key saying it. His subconscious might be having him say it for a reason. That's the benefit of that I'm trying to give you. Stop bragging about what you got as a man. All you doing is advertising for somebody to come take that shit from your ass. I'm being honest with you. Stop doing that shit. They don't look humble, bro. Humble yourself.
I personally don't think I don't think high value. Well, first let me ask you this. What do you rate? What are the qualifications that you feel as though make you high value?
I think it's how you conduct yourself, number one. You're having discipline, being disciplined in your life. And I think also there's an income component, being able to be a provider. I think that's important. And I say high value to me would be like over 150, 200,000. Being a baby, possibly at the lower end of a millionaire would make you a high value, at least in my opinion, because you're able to afford your whatever lifestyle you live. And then about the how you conduct yourself on a day-to-day basis, not getting into some of the things that's I think lower value as far as conduct and things of that nature.
Got you.
So
okay.
I don't really believe in that term, but it just seems like that's the term people use.
Right. This isn't directed towards you because obviously you're not the first person that ever thought of that term. But I feel as though that term really got the internet and the dating game messed up because high value makes it doesn't matter. If a person is not showing up for you, no matter how much money they have in the bank, they actually have no value. You can know a person that has
Oh, fuck.
For fuck's sake. Not that again.
The money matters, Kendra, but I'm gonna let you go and say this stupid shit. Look, that's why, Kendra, you just supposed to be asking questions. You're not supposed to be giving statements. Every time you open your mouth, I swear, every time she open her mouth, I just some stupid shit about to come out. Listen to this dumb shit.
$500,000, and let's say you're dating a man that has $500,000, but then there's a man that makes $60K, but that's the man that's really showing up at your door and really being there for you in the time of need. That man has more value than the 500K man. I hate that we got to this realm that because
That is very subjective. In the perfect world, I would say yes, but you're only talking about it from the perception of what the woman's getting from the man. If the man that got 60K is spending more time with her, that's all her saying she's getting more in time. But bitches want to spend money too. So it all depends on who you're talking about. This shit is subjective. There's some bitches that don't give a fuck if this nigga around. Give me some money, I'll give you some pussy. We got a lot of people in relationships like that. So I don't know. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's very subjective. I understand that's supposed to be the cookie cutter way to say it, the politically correct way to say it, but like that's not the case. Most of y'all bitches don't give a fuck that dude around or not. Y'all just y'all want some money. A lot of y'all just want some money. If he paying money, you don't care if that nigga around or not, because you're gonna do you anyways, right? Let's be real.
Because of the dollar amount a person makes, they're considered high value. It's really bullshit. It's like if a person doesn't show up for you, why does it matter what they have in the bank account?
I 100% agree. And Kendra, between me and you,
it really don't even make no goddamn sense. If the motherfucker don't know you, but they still can't. So if a motherfucker ain't showing up for you, that person can't be high value. What if that motherfucker don't know you, but they running a Fortune 500 company? Oh, because they ain't showing up for you, they not high value. That makes no sense. That makes no fucking sense. She's talking about it in the perspective that it's the person can't be high value unless they're high value to her. The person in the relationship she's with can't be high value unless they're showing up for her. Like, bitch, hey, look, it's coming from Kendra. It's coming from Kendra. Good job.
Actually,
that shit.
Am not an advocate of the term in the sense that it's a lot of people I know that make under that threshold that I consider them high value because of their character, because of how they conduct themselves. And sometimes when I talk to young ladies and they show a willingness to leave their man for me, and it's only because of what they make, it turns me off because that's not cool. Like, I think that's, to me, that shows disloyalty. And I feel like if somebody shows up in so many different areas, it's more important than money. And I don't believe in leading with money. But at the same time, the reality is
you've been talking about money the whole time.
Live a certain level of lifestyle, and I do want whoever I'm with, if they live that way, for them to know that I believe I can, to an extent, help support that lifestyle and continue it and not downgrade.
I understand. That's why I said that wasn't really a comment directed towards you, because it's just a term that everyone used. I stand on this high value man that a lot of women speak of. And honestly, women, I'm going to put us in this category because it's been so loud, vocal, that a man has to make a certain amount of money. It has made the man in that tax bracket feel like, well, I got it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, say it with your chest. The men that make a certain tax bracket, I think you're an attractive guy that have certain components, we made them into superheroes because so many women are saying these are the qualifications just to be considered. And it's really where everything went wrong because...
So who you blame for that? That's the question. Who do you blame for that, Kendra? Who do you blame for that?
The truth of the matter, I really don't think a lot of women have dated men in a certain tax bracket, because if you did, you would know, regardless of how much money he has in the bank, it does not equate to high value. But I also have learned from hosting the show, experience is the best teacher. And people just have to experience things for themselves to learn the truth. But I don't know.
The only thing I want to say, Kendra.
No, they don't. No, they don't. See, and that's why a lot of people are goddamn dummies. You saying statements like that at the very end. Some people just gotta learn. No. That. A smart person learns from their mistakes. A wise person learns from other motherfuckers' mistakes. And I'm giving the first part smart. I know it ain't really smart people. It's dummies that learn from other people's mistakes. I'm trying to be nice tonight. But wise people learn from other people's mistakes. I see other people around me doing dumb shit, so I choose not to do it because I see what they got. I see what they got when they did it. I ain't the type of motherfucker to think like, oh man, that motherfucker just did it wrong. Let me do it. Nah, I'm staying away from that dumb shit. You got it. Wise people learn from fucking other people's mistakes. Kendra, everybody just don't need to go through it, and we need to change that talking point because that's why a lot of people go out here and fuck up. They be like, YOLO, you only live once. Like, fuck all that dumb shit. Shit, you want to keep living the way you want to live, you might want to live the right way.
Is that I I personally, I want to play devil's advocate. You know, that's a very important
I
thing.
don't know why y'all
to do
having this
sometimes.
conversation, man.
I think that is extremely important. It's a lot of women that can entertain people that's high value in their character, but they can't sustain it because of issues that they have or past traumas. So I just think that it's important, if that's something you want, to make sure that you work on yourself. So if you do happen to find somebody like that, you can sustain it long term versus just a year or a year and a half.
I need to go back
I think
on
that's extremely important as well.
Well, why would you say the woman can't maintain it? How you know that he couldn't do what he needed to do to keep her?
I'm going to be on the man's side. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just going to speak from the man perspective. I mean, I don't want to be like. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: did you initiate the divorce?
I did not, but I, in the sense that I did say, "Hey, this is my limit. You met my limit, and it's time for us to move on." But she actually initiated it. I felt, a lot of guilt and things of that nature, but she did initiate it. But I was the one that made the decision.
Would you have initiated it if she didn't?
That's a tough decision because I'm a ride or die person. So I really wanted it, and I kept making it clear I wanted it. But I don't know if I would have actually did it just because I sometimes I can suffer. I try to suffer through.
So you an asshole then? Like, look, man. Whatever was going on in that relationship, whether it was you or your wife that was a problem, or whether it was both of y'all being a problem, you constantly sitting there saying, I want a divorce, I want a divorce, I want a divorce, and you don't never do it. All you doing is mentally assaulting to this motherfucker right here. Like, bro, I can't be cool with that. I tell dude, like, you want to make a decision, make the move and go. You tell him on the way out. Don't tell him on the way going into it. But you sitting here telling this lady, you telling us that you sat here and told your wife multiple times over a period of time that you wanted a divorce. You ain't never do it though. You mentally abusing that bitch, man. You mentally abusing that bitch. So I don't know what was going on between your relationship, but that wasn't cool right there, buddy. That wasn't cool.
But I did make it.
So you kind of proved the point I was about to make. There's a lot of men that's always like kind of what you just said. A woman has to do what she has to do to keep a certain man. But really the reality is the man has to keep the woman because your wife decided to leave. I mean, you had a requirement, and instead of rising to the requirement that you said she needed to do in order to keep you, she left. So I don't think it's fair to say women need. I think what's happening is this. First of all, both people got to keep each other, right?
That's true.
Like, let's stop this balance of you better not. It's like you better not do anything to rock the boat. It's not about the woman trying to keep the man or the man trying to keep the woman. Two people have to want a relationship to work, and two people have to make sacrifices.
Man, I'm tired of hearing that shit, man. Damn, I don't give a fuck, Kendra. Damn. Don't nobody tune in to hear you talking, girl.
That time and show up for each other. What happens, this is why I don't like the high value thing, because you believe a woman better do what she can to keep a man like me. And I think men are not hearing women when they say, baby, I'm okay with or without you. I think we're in a time where men hate happy, successful women because
oh my fucking God.
Sake, not that again.
Shut the fuck up, Kendra. Damn. I don't know why I'm so irritated with her tonight, but damn, she need to shut the fuck up. Stop talking, man. Where my dude at, man? Where my
Please,
dude?
stop talking!
Just stop. Fuck. Damn, shut up. Shut up.
they're proving that a woman can thrive without a man. And would you like a man? Of course, maybe some, but not under the conditions that are being presented. So what it comes down to is this: if you really want that woman, you got to do what it takes to keep her, and vice versa. I don't think she should be a princess and you're just doing everything. But I really hate that notion that you made. She better know how to do to keep a man like me, because some women might be like, okay, on to the next.
But now my thing is that I'm mainly talking about character. Remember, the items that I brought up were character issues. So it's really about character, loyalty, things like that. And I believe being a high value means you're going to be the best. Like if I'm with somebody, I expect that I'm going to be the best she ever had. in just about every area. Or at least I'm gonna try to.
What was your wife's complaint then? Why did your wife want to get a divorce if you're the best she's ever had?
She didn't want it. I decided it. It was some things that we met really young, and
so you pushed her to divorce you by mentally abusing her, telling her that you wanted to divorce her. So you just taking all the blame for it. That make you look like a shitty ass person, dude. But either way, go and explain it.
It was some things that I could not deal with that was breaking me down, and I decided that it was time to move on. And she accepted it, and then she, unfortunately made the decision to go ahead and foul because I wasn't fouling, but I made it clear that's what I wanted.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't think you're a bad guy, to be quite honest. I think you have a lot of good qualities for the right woman. I get women that always want to travel, so I love that. You put that out there in the beginning. You like to travel. I hear this all the time. You got to have a passport. So ultimately, I don't think you're a bad catch at all for the right woman. So let's find you the right woman.
What's this right woman thing, Kendra? I think I'm.
Why you still talking, nigga?
I think you.
Well, no, we are. Well,
anybody within that perimeter that I'm looking.
Well, I would say this: everybody doesn't fit together, right? It's like a puzzle. So every woman is not going to fit with you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said the right woman, because you might have a woman who doesn't want to have kids no more. She wouldn't be the right woman. You know what I'm saying? There might be a woman who has kids and can't travel as much. She's not the right woman. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that every woman is not going to be able to fit into the things that you desire.
That's goddamn fucking common sense. We all know that shit, Kendra. Why you act like you saying something profound? Shut up. Like, let's go. Let's come on. Get him out of here.
I believe there is a woman watching that should be able to. So,
and I'm only looking for one. So, like,
I know you're only looking for one. You're only looking for one. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying to that. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's not going to fit together. And if you find your person, you're a lucky somebody. Well, let's do this. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I am not.
Okay. Well, that's all that you can share. So I'm surprised. I thought you would be a little bit more prepared, but it's okay. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I would like to make you a highlight. So let me show you what it looks like, because the right woman can only reach out to you on the app. So let me show you what it looks like so you can download it and set up your profile. And I would say do it soon so I can add it to your highlighted video. That's the name of the app, Kendra G Singles.
I'll download it right after this for sure.
Okay. Let me, Anthony is definitely taken. Do you have a nickname?
I like the Anthony MWHI. I
don't think that's taken. So make that your username.
Make
that your username, and that's the way.
Right, what did she do? Did she go to his Instagram and put his Instagram up there? So now they can find him on Instagram instead of going through your app. Why would you put that up on the screen? Or is this on her app? I guess she came back and added it afterwards. Maybe she did that. Maybe they came back and edited it afterwards. She said she was going to make him a highlight. That's probably what she did. I'm about to say, you advertise on Instagram, they're going to just go to Instagram.
The woman can reach out to you. And MWA.
That motherfucker kind of look like Denzel Washington's son.
Okay, yeah. So in our app, we have usernames. People can reach out and they can search you fast. So make that your.
Man, look, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Look, we moving on to the next one, man. Like the dude kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. If what he says is true, like, he kind of put himself in a bad position with talking about how his past relationship, his past marriage went. Because I'm like, dude, I don't see the point in doing that to somebody. Like, if I say I don't like you, I'm not finna tell you every goddamn day I'm gonna get the fuck away from you. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not finna sit here and play games like that. And I think that's just some fucked up shit. Like, look, I don't like you. I'm just gonna get the fuck away from you. I don't like you. I'm not finna fucking sit here every day and tell you I don't like you while still staying right around you. Like, what? That don't make no damn sense. But yeah, man, I don't know about that guy. I don't know about that guy, man. Look, he said he have value, y'all. He let you know that he got a nice place. He be traveling. He stay in the suburbs and shit. He going to Bali next week and shit. Hey, ladies, that's what y'all down for. Y'all get it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. But this one right here coming up, I tell you, I do know, and I know it's not right. I'll tell y'all that it ain't right. Matter of fact, where Bernie at? Bernie, go and tell him this next one gonna be.
That ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
That's what this is about to be. So let's go ahead and get it, cause this is the banger of this whole show, y'all. I watched this one.
Hello, Kendra. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you was gonna really like pick me. You know, and I would have put on my.
Why y'all hoes always say that shit? You clicked on the link.
Wig or something, bro. What's up, boo?
Okay, you know they gonna talk about your bonnet. You don't care?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Cause they gonna take me as I am.
They gonna okay. What's your name?
My name is Tit.
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't even ready for y'all.
Brother, what's that?
I'm from Illinois.
Illinois with no S.
Yeah, Illinois. Yeah, just Illinois. Yeah.
Oh, the all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
How old are you,
that shit, man?
35.
35. What you do for a living?
Hold on, y'all. Look, I'm 35. Look at her. She's 35 too. I'm 35. Shit. And I served in 2 goddamn wars. Damn, I ain't trying to be mean, but that she 35? Woo! All right, let's go.
I'm an escort.
Oh, fuck.
What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got to pull them in the
No, listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, I just want to, you know, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be a friend?
I mean, they okay, you know, they already occupied, they are married and stuff like that, you know, so. Yeah.
Oh, well, the reality of the escort ward, the men are married. Never thought about it that way.
Exactly. So I'm trying to get out that game, and I want a nice friend, you know, and stuff like that.
So you want a man to...
She looked like she could be somebody's grandmother. Not even trying to be mean, man. Y'all see what I'm looking at, bro. She looked like Granny, man. She 35, man. Is she an escort? Who the fuck is spending money around here, man? Like, some of y'all dudes need to have some self-respect, man. Y'all gotta start having self-respect. That's fucking crazy, bro. This is already off the rails, in my opinion, y'all.
To date you while you're an escort?
I mean, I said if we like get there, I would stop.
So in the friend part, are you guys being intimate?
Oh, you saw me in the
guys are looking for now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just searching for now. Yeah.
But you're saying friend, but you want this friendship to become something serious, right?
Yeah, you know, eventually, like, you know, we have to see where it's going. You know, I can't just say, oh, I'm going to be in a relationship with you. I have to learn you just as well as he have to learn me.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a boyfriend while you've been an escort?
I have, of course, I have 11 kids.
Oh my.
Are you being honest?
I'm being very honest with you. Yeah.
How many baby daddies do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you couldn't be with any of those men?
No, because he's a mess. He was toxic, my first baby daddy.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old.
Again!
I remember why this video got on my nerves. I remember now. I gotta fast forward this shit. I'm gonna get so pissed off. I'm in the stream early. I gotta fast forward it. I remember why.
See, my first baby daddy.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old. And
Your 14-year-old daughter has a 2-year-old daughter?
Yeah. A 2-year-old son.
A 2-year-old son?
Yeah.
So your daughter got pregnant at 11?
Yeah, she got pregnant at 11 and had a baby at 12. Correct.
Did she get pregnant by a boy her age?
Yes.
Tish, here's the deal. You're being authentic with me, right?
I'm being very authentic with you.
This is a lot. And you already know this space. So are you ready for the conversation that's going to be had around you?
Yeah, definitely.
How did you feel about your 11-year-old daughter getting pregnant?
I mean, I was extremely, sad. And I brought it to social media, on my other page. It happened at school. And we're doing like not me, but my baby daddy, we're doing the consequences, he's trying to sue the school because he felt like, that shouldn't have happened or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm being very authentic with you.
No, I mean, I feel like there has to be some type of legal grounds against this.
Exactly, because I mean, but my child, at first she did not want the child. And I forced her to have it because I don't believe in, aborting kids.
Obviously.
And yeah.
So how old are your kids? You have an 11-year-old daughter?
No, my
11 kids. 14. I'm sorry, 11 kids. 14-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I mean, you want me to go to
all the ages?
Come on, let's talk about something else.
Okay, but are you familiar with my show?
Look, Kendra, I am not playing on your show. I'm just
saying. I said, are you familiar with my show? What I'm asking you are the normal questions I ask everyone. So
you know what? I didn't sing you. I'm not going to be honest with you. I didn't sing you, but I just never really watched your show. I said she's a nice person, so it's a liar. Well, hey, as long as I know the truth. So, thank you. Okay.
Well, I will say this. So these are the questions I ask everyone, right? And when you say the amount of kids, the next question is how old are they? So you said 14.
Steps.
Okay, you're gonna prolong the inevitable. We got to get all the ages.
Oh my God, you want all my kids' ages?
Yes.
Think about this right now. She think it's kind of crazy that Kendra want to know all her kids' ages, but she didn't think it was a little weird to tell everybody her 14-year-old daughter got a 2-year-old. It's amazing to me what type of privacy you really have. You'll tell everybody your kid was out here fucking your daughter at 11 years old and got pregnant, and now she got a 2-year-old. You ain't had no problem telling that. But when it comes to telling how old the kids are, that's where you draw the line. This bitch stupid, man. I'm sorry.
No, Kendra.
Well, we can end here if you want to.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Okay.
No, we can end the whole live. You have to, I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do, but this is.
Okay, well, we'll end it.
It's so crazy. I just had another woman who called me up and didn't want to.
This bitch looks so fucking old, man. Like, I swear she don't look 35. Look, man, I ain't seen this man in forever, man. We got PA in the building, man. What it do? Man, matter of fact, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna drop the link for PA. Don't none of y'all other motherfuckers click the link. But nah, man, this lady look old as fuck, bro. She look old as fuck.
She didn't want to tell me the amount of kids. So you told me the amount of kids.
Oh, I told you my amount of kids.
Right. So now you got to tell the ages, honey.
I mean, you want me to you say I'm lying? Okay, well.
I didn't say you were lying.
No, I'm talking about the comments. They say if I'm lying, I'm lying.
Tish, you're deflecting. You're deflecting. I know I'm a professional journalist. I know when a question is not being answered. So we don't move past this question. So how old are your 11 kids?
They start steps. 14.
Okay, Tish, we can disconnect if you desire. It's your choice, but I have to get all the ages. And I don't want to waste 10 minutes on a question you could just answer very easily.
I just told you start steps.
I don't know. You have to tell me the exact ages.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I have a 1-year-old.
So the 1-year-old, and
this bitch never took a year off. She like LeBron going to the finals. That bitch didn't take a year off. Damn.
This is by 2 men.
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
And why are you not with the 1-year-old dad again?
What you talking about with the one with the 10 kids?
Oh, you have 10 kids by one and then 1 kid by one other person?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, why are you not with the man you have 10 kids with?
So you got 11 kids. She told her she had 10 kids. So now she got 11 kids. Damn, bitch.
Because he
35? Her youngest is 1 year old. She's 35. Take 11 years off of 35. You've been You really got to take 12 because you got to count the year she carried the baby. That's 1 now. Like, damn, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? You never took a year off. Yeah, she never took a year off. She like LeBron James. This shit crazy, man. Either way, though, I'm sorry.
He is off the chain. I mean, and I don't want that. You know, he put like this. I mean, he made pretty good money and stuff like that. And I actually stayed in one of his houses. But, you know, it's like he the type, he likes to control people. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like, he have a whole woman that he stays with. And
the man that has 10 kids? The one you have 10 kids by?
Yeah, I call her to help, you know what I'm saying? Because he just used her to keep my kids.
So Tish, listen, when I sit here, it's my first time ever meeting you.
You just using her as to help to keep your kids. So you don't even got your kids? You got 11 kids and you ain't got your kids? I was like, hey, what the fuck is going on right now?
To be assured, you're not trying to just troll me right now.
Like,
No,
I'm
everything's
being
gonna
so
real.
honest with you. Now this time I am being so honest with you. I'm trying to pour my heart out to you.
Or your fucking heart, bitch. What is going on right now, man? This girl's story is crazy.
And if you don't believe me, I mean, you can go read my story if you don't believe me.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Like, he the type like this, you know, like he'll kind of see, you know, he the type, my kids stay with him. And so, you know, a lot of females be like, why you don't have your baby? Why you don't have your kids and this and that? Because, you know, at this point, I stay in his place, you know, one of his places. And so, you know, a lot of people always, you know, get to the point and like, you know, do you have men coming over? No, I respect him. I don't have men coming over. I go to, you know, like the hotels and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? And I also practice safe sex. I use rubbers. So, you know, but this time the rubber had slipped out and I got pregnant by one of my escorts. And I thought it was by him. We did the blood test. And, you know, he got to the point, he got very upset in his feelings. And he started trying to, you know, say he don't want my kids to be around my new baby. And he started making me pay rent.
Okay. So, you never been married, right? You said?
No.
All right. So Tish, Illinois, 35 is escort, mom to 11, kids by 2 men, 10 are by 1 man, and 1 is by an escort. Tish, what kind of man are you looking for?
I told you, I'm just looking for now a friend, and if things happen, it just happen. You follow me?
What are your deal breakers?
I don't like liars. Okay. I don't want nobody who into like drugs or nothing like that. That's a deal breaker. I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't want my guy to do it either.
Should he look a certain way?
No, looks don't faze me, but he gotta have coins.
How much money should he make?
6.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to walk away. I don't know what the fuck she done said in between, but I'm pretty sure it's not good. Op said, and she selling pussy. And he also said a trick got her pregnant. So I'm guessing I don't even want to know. What did she just ask her how much money he got to make? Let's see where we at.
Certain way.
No, looks don't faze me, but he gotta have coins.
How much money should he make?
6 figures or better or more.
Oh.
So more than 6 figures.
She want a nigga that makes 6 figures. From what I know before I walked away, she has 11 kids by 2 different dudes, and she's a streetwalker. And the guy's got to make over 6 figures. Okay.
It's 7. So you're saying be a millionaire?
Yeah.
The child of 10's dad was wealthy?
Yes.
I'm assuming you get child support.
No, how do I get child support and my kids stay with him?
Oh, so all your kids live with him?
Yeah.
Do any of them live? All you have is a 1-year-old?
Yeah, my 1-year-old girl. Yeah.
So is this a court appointed? Did the court appoint your children to live with him?
No, it wasn't like that. It's just like, you know, the simple fact that, you know, I stay up on his roof. So, you know what I'm saying? He felt like, you know, he thought I was going to try to put him on child support, but that wasn't even the case, you know, whatever, stuff like that. So he was like, well, you know, you stay, you know, once we had split up, we split up like around about 5 years ago. And so he got the, nice big house and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I stay here, with my baby. And so he had told me that if I, he thought I was going to try to put him on child support. So he had said, well, just give me my kids and stuff like that so I can take her out. And I said, okay. Until things get better, or as I can buy me a house.
They must not be spending no money on that pussy. And you can't save us some money. But now you not nothing that nobody would want. I'm just being honest with you. Not nobody. Like, if there's a dude out here that's trying to hop on this, bro, you not a man. You're not a man. You're a little boy. You're a little boy, man. Wouldn't touch the mother. Bitch, don't even live in my neighborhood. Don't even live in my neighborhood. That's how bad this is.
Hey, Kendra Camtish. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Girl. Oh my gosh. See, look, I don't know about none of this, but girl,
you don't have to take your clothes off. You just have to stand up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The point is, I only got on that, and
Well, do you want to go put something on?
Yeah, I'll put some on. So you wouldn't have wait that long for me to do that?
Well, it can't take forever.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, what you want to do? Can I do it another time?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
Okay, we can just end it.
We'll be. I'll disconnect you. What you want to do, Tish?
Kendra, you sound like you're a very nice person, and I respect you, and I will be still watching your show.
Right now, this girl.
I wish you the best.
Thank you, love. All right.
You irritated, bitch. I'm irritated too.
Tish wore me the hell out. Okay? I almost wanted her to be trolling. I literally wanted her to be lying to me. I wanted her to say, psych. I was hoping she was going to say, psych. April Fools. I know we in May. Shit, make up. Move the date. April Fools. May Fools. Thought she was going to say, Happy Hanukkah. Like something, anything. I was waiting for her to say it was all a lie. She ain't never say it was a lie. I can't talk to nobody else tonight. Child, after that? Who you want me to interview after having all that conversation? How the hell I'm going to ask somebody else a question after Tish? What you want me to do? Tish. God bless her. There's too many layers. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I need a motherfucking smoke. I don't even smoke cigarettes.
Go in the club.
I don't even know how to smoke cigarettes. It's an art because the cigarette smokers now to hold on to chew. They use a chew pick. I don't know how to do it.
That's every now and then.
Practice.
Really here.
Because I need a Newport after Tish and a Jack Daniel.
Get you one.
I don't know how y'all think I could just go on interviewing people after Tish. I can't. Good night.
All new Kendra G singles date.
I don't know why she being so dramatic. Y'all. It's only the product of what so many women have been promoting for the longest, and there you go. That's something that you can get. That's a possibility out of the shit you've been promoting for years and years and years and years. Don't be judging people. Let people do whatever they want. They do what they want. That's their life. Okay, that's what you got right there. You see it? And it bothered you, huh? It bothered you. That's interesting. I'll say, with these tired assholes on her show, bitch, you need to be a case working fucker dating app. Yes, she could be a case worker, but she wouldn't be a good one. And look who we got up in the building, man. We got P.A. motherfucking Texas. What it do?
Chilling, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, cool. Man, I couldn't get there fast enough, man. And I'm telling you, I know a lot of dudes that'll hit her, man. Hit her up.
That's so bad.
I know a lot of dudes. And these dudes are like lawyers and engineers. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, they were creeping. Go get her. She said she had a fit. I thought she was counting down. I got 13. A 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 6. She didn't stop. I was like, man, where you get this bitch from, man?
I was hoping that she was just on there trolling. I really wish she was on there
Oh, nah,
trolling,
I know
but
women like that.
I know, man, I do too. And that be the shit that be tripping me out when I hear some folks talk about dudes. I'm like, yeah, man, look, we got some foul ass dudes, but don't act like we ain't got an opposite side of this, man. And it's a lot of that.
And she sell coochie.
And that's why I'm tripping. Like, who buying that shit? But you said you know some people. They spend a little change, do something strange.
And the thing about it is man, I hate to say it like this. I should date a lady something like that. Long time ago. You know, I'm a little
Hold on. I got something for you.
Damn.
Yeah, back in 06, I used to date a lady like this. But she got a tubes clipped before she could populate the world.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, man, I have never been the same since then. That lady will ruin you. That lady will destroy everything in her path. And she said, you gotta have 6 figures. What? I know some 6-figure dudes will run up on her, but they ain't gonna do nothing but wax their Johnson and keep it popping. Give her a couple dollars.
And the sad part, a lot of ladies got to know. Look, I'm gonna try another lady. I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna hope for the best. Because I said I want to do 4, but I might end up just doing 3 because they just gave me a fucking headache. But I'm gonna try to give another lady a chance on here. I want to get your opinion on this shit. Oh, and tell them where to find you at too. You ain't telling them where to find you at.
Oh, PA Texas Worldwide on YouTube, TikTok. I mean, just all platforms. PA Texas Worldwide. I try to put out content, but I've been busy. I've been busy.
Yeah, I know, because I ain't seen you. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't been close to my studio. So that's why I haven't been putting out much stuff. But I'm gonna settle down here in the next couple of months.
Hey, before we go to the video, I did want to ask you, how did the trip go down to the DR? Yeah.
Everything's cool. One time I got some trouble with the police, but that's a whole nother story.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, yeah, I'd have been there 5 times already this year.
Goddamn, what the fuck?
I'm trying to move my operations over there. So
I ain't gonna blame, man. Look, cost of living a little cheaper. You can buy a house out that bitch or some shit. Oh, hell, do they got laws like some of these other Asian countries where they won't let you buy unless you married to somebody, or you can actually just buy straight up?
Yeah. It's they take any money. The thing about it though, the problem that I have is the DR is if you think the United States corrupt, go to the Dominican Republic.
Oh man, look. I know in a lot of them smaller countries, especially the ones that I know what you're talking about. I just put it like that. Yeah.
And as soon as you go over there speaking, I speak Spanish fluently, but I have an accent. I have an American accent.
Yeah, so they already know you American. They're like, he gringo.
Yep, that's exactly what they call me. And as soon as they see that, the price is double. So I'm having problems with that too.
I feel you on that shit. And fucking I'm gonna be around for the next trip. I bullshit on this first one, but I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right.
The DR ain't going nowhere. Whenever you ready, if you want to go down there, just let me know. I'll meet you down there.
Yeah, we make some shake. But here you go, check it, man. Look. From what I can see at the top, I haven't watched this one either, y'all. It says she's 26. Be ready to spin a bag. All right. She not paying for your haircut. Make $100K. All right. Let's see. We about to find out. Whatever the fuck.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All new Kendra G Singles dating app is
Don't
available now
nobody
on
care
iPhones
about your
and
app,
Android phones.
no.
Just go to your App
Damn.
Store or your Google Play Store
I need
and
to go
type
back
in
on her
Kendra
show.
G Singles.
Tell her about herself.
What's your name, honey?
My name is Desiree.
Desiree. Where you calling us from?
Chicago, Houston.
We can't talk to you while you're driving, honey.
I'm not driving.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. What you do for a living?
Oh, I work for CTA.
CTA, Chicago Transit Authority, right?
I'm on the bus.
I'm actually coming to Chicago this weekend. CTA.
You want to say?
I'm not. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra. You have any kids?
No kids.
Okay, you ever married?
No, I'm 20. I'm 26.
Okay. I think I got it all. So we got Desiree Chicago, 26, Libra, no.
Why would she say no, girl? I'm 26. People get married way before that.
I had a kid before 26.
Yeah, look, like I know people that got married right after high school, like right after graduation. Their marriage was like the very next week. I don't get why she said that. I'm sorry.
Is it me or does she look like a little bit like Fetty Wap?
She look a little stupid in the head. To be honest with you, I've been being a little mean tonight, but just off of how she's been talking, she sounds immature. That's what I'm getting. But at least she ain't got no kids. Let's just fucking see. I'm sorry, y'all.
No kids, works for CTA, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I need one that's gonna spin a bag.
Nothing but a hoe.
So like it didn't take too long, man. But either way though,
She got there early. The ladies don't play about a man with money in 2025. They're making it clear at the door how much money he got to spend. What type of bag?
Look, Kendra, I'm young. These boys in Chicago, they asking me to pay for their haircut. Why would I do that?
why wouldn't you?
Hey, now she looking for somebody who's gonna spend her bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she think it's ridiculous for her to spend money on a dude getting a haircut, but it's perfectly reasonable for her to say she want to do with a bag.
Mm-hmm. Well, man, like these ladies want to sit here. I swear, if they could, these manipulative ass women will sit there and if they didn't go to jail, they'd be out here robbing dudes. They want to take your money without having to go to jail. That's pretty much what they want to do.
It's just broad day extortion right now.
Yeah, scamming. I know, man. Ladies are about to scamming. They don't mind scamming.
Hell no. Look, I'm gonna let her keep playing because I think she's gonna tell on herself a lot.
So he don't got. You're not paying for his haircut. He got to pay for your hair. So you want to spend a bag? Is there an amount he has to spend?
I wouldn't say. You know how back in the day, men used to be providers. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. Don't ask me.
Don't ask you. So you want a provider? Okay. Anything else you desire?
I want somebody with a good personality that's always positive.
Okay. What's your deal breakers besides asking you to pay for his haircut?
I don't like cigarettes. I don't like black and mouths. I don't like pills. Nothing that might alter your personality.
Nothing that might not alter your personality. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I would hope he's handsome.
Gotta be handsome. Now we kind of tackle this, but is there a dollar amount? The question is, should he make a certain amount of money?
Well, I make about $100,000 a year, so I would hope.
Man, a motherfucking bus driver in Chicago? No, you don't.
I do know bus drivers. Okay, boy, she
too young. She too young.
Well, yeah, this lady is older. I know bus driver in Houston who is making like around 80, 85, something like that. She told me. I think she told me 85. But I mean, so,
I ain't saying that. Look, I ain't saying that I don't believe that bus drivers make decent money because they do. I ain't trying to knock that, but she 26 years old. Baby, you ain't been there long enough to get no fucking raise to get you to $100K.
Yeah, and I could tell she wasn't in the I could tell she was on the slower classes. I know she
was on that short bus and shit. She went with the other kids. Like, what y'all did all day? We used to always ask the slow people, what y'all did all day? Because y'all stayed in one class. We went from class to class to class. Y'all stayed in one class all day.
Yeah, I'm older than you. Yeah, they did the same thing when I was going to school. They stay in one class and try to learn their ABCs or something. They just never learned them.
She do seem slow. I'm doubting 100K. I'm doubting 100K. I'm really doubting 100K. I don't believe that.
But
even in Chicago,
if anybody make over 80, they say they make 100.
I don't know why they be lying like that. But
me neither.
I said it in the last video with the last guy. I'm like, dude, don't leave with your money, bro. He kept bragging about his money. I'm like, dude, don't. You say it one time, it's a little awkward for me already, but if you said it one time, you could let that shit go. This dude said it like 7-8 times. I'm like, dude, don't lead with your wallet. They tell dudes that all the time. They've been saying that shit for a long time. Stop leading with your wallet. Because you got motherfuckers out here that's gonna be they listening to you. What you talking? They listen to you, nigga.
Yeah, everybody asks you for some money real quickly as long as they find out you got a bunch of it. They'll or try to rob you from it. Especially a woman, she'll try to scam you in a minute.
I told her.
I ain't talking. Oh, my bad. I cut you. I ain't talking about asking for money like, hey man, can I have $10, $20, $50 for this or that? They trying to get 10 racks at you. If they can.
And that girl found out Shannon was about to get $100 million deal. She said, I need 50 of it.
Yep.
Like, I need half of that, nigga.
For $50 million. I wonder where she got that number from.
That's it. I don't know, man. This shit crazy, man. Look, I don't get it. I tell everybody I'm broke. Fuck that. I'm broke, bitch. I'm always broke. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm broke until I get there. And when I get there, you ain't gonna know me no more. Say fuck that. Let's see. I'm sorry. She does sound immature. I agree with you on that. She sounds very immature for 26.
That's probably slow.
Yeah, she probably is.
Gotta make more than me. Yes.
You gotta make 100K or more.
Yes, he has to.
So if he made 70K, you can't do it.
No.
Child, 26 years old, ain't even compromising no more for y'all, child. Men gonna have to rob a bank to get a girl in 2020.
Mr.
No, you ain't gotta rob a bank, but you know they gotta have some type of ambition, job, something. Like y'all don't do nothing.
We don't do nothing when we what? I want to educate Miss Slowhead over here. This is women's income. I show it all the time, y'all, and I'm gonna put it right back up. This is women's income. And they got age groups for y'all. Age groups for you. Even from 20 to 59. The lowest is goddamn $21,400 a year. The max. Yeah, the max out of all these ages is $51,600. From the lowest to the highest. We can go right over here to the men. Right over here to the men, y'all. The lowest for the men is $25,000. That's more than the lowest of the women. And the highest is $71,000. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know, she above average. She expected above average man.
I don't believe she making that money, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. But he go, I said, no, she be trucking on the YNs in Chicago. That's why she don't want a nigga who pop pills, because she gonna have to buy them. Or she gonna have to buy them. Okay. I ain't know it's that bad up there. They always be trying to fear my river. Huh?
Chicago cats? Oh, they're a different breed, bro. I got a bunch of family up there. They a different breed. So yeah, them Chicago cats they part pimp. You know, Memphis, Chicago. Let me see. Memphis, Chicago, and Oakland. That's pimp central. So they don't mind sitting there making a woman pay out the nose for stuff. They part pimp up there.
Hey man, hey look, girl got to spend a little money. But either way, I'm sorry. Here you go. Let me go. Let me keep playing.
Well, here's to be fair, that man exists. The question is, he just has to want to date you back.
Yes.
Yes. So there is a man walking that makes 100K and more. So let's see what happened, Desiree.
Me.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Oh, I
see what she look like.
Well, that's why I said she look good. Don't play with her. Let's see.
Don't play with her. I'll be in the gym.
Oh, she be in the gym.
She look like she probably one of them little skinny minis. I'm gonna let her show her body off, but she look like one of them skinny mini bitches in the projects.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you do look small. Okay, all right, you're small. Okay.
Yeah, she one of them skinny minis. She ain't never been a thick girl.
I'll tell you, yes. I mean, she not bad. I mean, I'm not
gonna. No. Yeah.
I have to get drunk. I have to pop a. She gonna have to buy me a pill too before I get in there.
Yeah, she got them damn Leave It to Beaver teeth ass. But nah, she in shape. I give her props on that. She's a little smaller girl. But I mean, when I was with this Puerto Rican chick, man, she was skinny than a bitch. She was a little skinny little motherfucker. But hey, I liked her. So it is what it is.
Okay.
I like to work out.
What's your last relationship?
2 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I knew her dumb ass was gonna answer that. I knew she was gonna answer that.
Yeah, I knew it. Well, she got about 5. That's the type that got 3-4 side dudes. Go keep her 3-4 side dudes. You know what I'm saying? Always cheating on a boyfriend, but always cheat on him. I know women like this, man.
Yeah, she take pride in having a bunch of dudes. She probably think it's a bragging right. She's like, nah, you just a hoe, bitch. But she want a real good dude, like you said. She want a real dude to be there for her, but she want to still be a hoe.
Yeah, and I don't like. Look, I understand that ladies, that most women don't really think about planning for future and family and all that. They kind of really blow by the wind. I'm not saying all. I'm saying most.
Well, a lot of them.
And then when it comes down to it, they're gonna be like, "Why I ain't got no dude? I done done this and I done that." Their whole philosophy on life is an antithesis. Is that a word?
Yeah,
what they want in life. Like, oh, I got 2 or 3 side dudes, but why I ain't got no husband? Because you got 2 or 3 side dudes, and you keep them around. You ain't gonna get rid. You ain't gonna focus on one dude, but you ain't gonna focus. You ain't gonna be faithful, and you're not gonna be honorable. But then you want a man to be faithful and honorable. How does that work? It
don't. It don't. But yeah, my motherfuckers. I swear, people do gotta realize, man. You gotta live the lifestyle of what you want. Like you want a good job, you gotta meet the qualifications for that job. You want a good person in your life, you gotta be a good person to a certain extent. Now, we got a lot of people that be fucking with random folks, but that's usually the motto around here. Be what you want to fucking achieve. But either way, though, let's see what she got, because she
Can't make $100K.
Yeah, he worked 2 jobs.
So why can't you be with him?
He got 6 kids, and he kind of got like an attitude problem. I don't have an attitude problem, so it's like I don't want to deal with no attitudes.
Okay, he got 6 kids and an attitude problem, so that ain't gonna work for you. No. Okay.
She lucky she got him.
We all right to make
yeah, I don't even know why she said he got 6 kids. I think she said that just to shame him, because her biggest issue is he got a so-called attitude problem. That's what she really care about.
Yeah, and then so. I'm just keeping a buck. It depends on the age range. She wants somebody. It don't matter how old her age range is, but if she want to do that is a guy. It's hard to make 6 figures. That's just a fact. And if she want to do, I know what type of guy that I am. She better not ever tell anybody about she dated somebody with 6 kids, or whatever. If you got a man that makes 6 figures. He probably don't have 6 kids. He maybe have 1 or 2, and then he gonna sit there and say she want a guy that's successful to follow up after him. This dude with 6 kids, man, get out of here. And I promise you, that dude with 6 kids, if he make 100,000, which I doubt, he dude. I remember when I was 26 years old. I had 1 kid. And I was making more than $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
And I was living check to check. Cause baby mamas is baby mama. It's a cold hard fact that gay men are richer than straight men. You know why? Cause they ain't got no kids. Cause they ain't got no kids and they ain't got no woman. Women and kids will break you. They liabilities. Women are liabilities. And gay men that is a fact that they are richer than straight men.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, if they were all billionaires, I wouldn't be one, but it's just a fact.
But a lot of people think that $100,000 just get you in the door and shit. Like you done made it now. A lot of people don't realize a lot of folks that make that money are living paycheck to paycheck. Like you living paycheck, let's say you got a person living that $30,000 a year, living paycheck to paycheck. Motherfucker, you ain't that far off from the motherfucker that's making $100,000. Because a lot of them in this economy and the way everything's set up, and people living outside they fucking means, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck that make 6 figures. I don't know why these bitches don't know that.
Yeah, you bring it in. If you make $100,000 a year, you're bringing in after taxes, give or take, you're bringing in about $6,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
And give or take, $6,000 a month. Now, after that $6,000 a month, we can just cut that. Now now she wants some of that. But you know, and she wants you to give you all her check. This is, you know, that's how women are. Like, give me all your money. Like, you must, like, not without a gun, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you cut, let's just say on average, if you live in somewhere.
She stay in Chicago, so you know the cost of living ain't cheap up there.
I'm gonna go with other places that, I mean, in Mississippi you're balling out of control, but
oh yeah, you good. $100,000 in Chicago would be fucking probably about what, 300,000 in Mississippi.
Yeah, easy. But I'm saying, like they say, you live in a metropolitan area where most people live. Most people live close. Most people live in or close to a city with more than, let's just say 100,000 people, right? And if you want to pay bills there, if you have a decent car, a decent crib, that's going with insurance and maintenance, stuff like that, that's gonna take half your money right there.
There you go.
You know, you only got $3,000 left for 30 days. If you spend more than $100 a day, you screwed. You live in check to check. And it's easy to spend $100 in a day in the United States of America.
Oh, and shit. I be having to check myself. Dude, I be having to check myself. And I ain't even fucking with nobody right now. Well, I ain't fucking with nobody right now. Fucking, I have to try my best to not fucking. I start to. This is when I think men mature. When you actually pay attention to what the fuck you spending and how much you spending.
Mm-hmm.
But I know before I came here to do this show, man, I just left the house and I spent like $70. And I ain't think nothing of it. Just spent $70. And I'm like, okay, well, I actually needed that shit. But if I do that shit every fucking day, nigga, I'll be broke. It be days I come home from work, I'm like, I don't need that. I'll wait on that.
Women don't, that's not in the women's vocabulary. I don't need that. It's, I got to get that. And guess who going to pay for it? Yep. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go. Here you go. I'm gonna let her keep talking. She almost done. This is bad though. This is bad right here.
Do your three flaws you have to work on.
Let's hear this shit.
3 flaws I have to work on. I shut down when things get too much. I just stop talking. I be blocking people. Yeah, I'm flawless. Shoot.
You're flawless. Okay.
I probably play too much. That might be a flaw.
Say again.
I might play too much.
You might play too much. Okay. And
yeah, you're immature. We all saw that a long time ago.
You ain't been in a relationship in 2 years and you just had sex 2 weeks ago. That's another flaw.
There you go. So you out here fucking, but you want a nigga to make $100,000. A nigga you fucked didn't have no $100,000. I bet money.
Yeah, and got 6 kids. The
girl tripping, man. She tripping.
What's the age range you want to date? You're 26.
If he gonna be as young as me, he needs to be like with no kids. And if he's like, then he can have kids, but he gotta like take care of me.
Okay. Do you want kids yourself?
Sure.
I do want kids. I want a family.
Okay. Should he be in Chicago?
He doesn't have to.
I do gotta say this, man. And I understand men and women are different, y'all. But like, if you supposedly make $100,000, why you need somebody to take care of you? Because you know when they say that, they talking financially.
I can tell you why. Women are notoriously terrible with money. Terrible. Now, if you think that someone who, like, I was living check to check, and I'm pretty. I bought some stupid stuff in my life. I admit, but for the most part, I'm pretty good with money. You're not gonna see me with a whole bunch of purses and high heels in my closet. You know, a bunch of shoes and clothes. You know, I have splurged and bought a few things here and there. You know, I was driving them when I was 26. I had a Mercedes Benz. I had $100,000 car. I get it. You know, and I shouldn't have done that. You know, but women are notoriously terrible with money. They build malls for these women, man. So that's why she want to get taken care of, because she wants to. She want to run through his money too. You know what I'm saying? I've seen, dude, and I'm talking about. I'm glad you brought the Dominican Republic up. I was in the Dominican Republic. These ladies make $1 an hour. $1 an hour. I've seen them take that $50 a week. I've seen them take that $50 and go straight to the mall. You can't make this up. And they hold up. Not only did they go straight to the mall, their rent was due 2 days later. And they didn't have the money for that. I seen a whole, it was like 6 of them do it. They all work together. I was like, you ladies are insane. So that's why they want to have somebody to take care of them, because they don't even understand. They need to supplement their income because they don't. It's just a necessity for them because they're notoriously terrible with money, and now they want to run through everybody else's money. You can't make these ladies up, man. And they willing to sell coochie for it.
Man, look, I can say this. I am not the best at money management, but I damn sure know I'm nowhere near close to the goddamn worst.
Yeah, these ladies are the worst.
Like that shit. Man, look, my last ex used to. Every time we went somewhere, this motherfucker in her mind said she'll want to go somewhere, and I'm like, I'm really not trying to take you there, but I gonna take you there. You want to go here and get there and order some shit, and then look at me. I be looking at the bitch like, what the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, she look. You know why she looking at you? You know why she looking.
The fucked up shit is I think she had to learn real fast because I would embarrass somebody in public with some shit like that. And I used to look at her like, I don't know what the fuck you looking at me for. Joe, you all the way out here. You thought you was about to leave out here with this shit. And then I talked shit the whole way home. The whole way in the car. Like, you really thought you was about to get that ding. I ain't buying shit. And I'm glad I got firm with that shit in relationships. But a lot of people got to get better with that shit when it comes to everything. Like, man, like your day-to-day life, a lot of that shit add up. A lot of people do not know, like, just little small purchases add up.
Yeah.
And what you could really go without. Man, shit. Look, I'm adamant at work. I don't even eat out when I'm at work. I go out of my way to not eat out at work. Like, if it's Friday, I might go get something on Friday because I'm like, it's Friday, man. We got paid on Thursday. Friday, I might go buy me something for like $10, $15 to eat at lunch. But when I'm at work, dude, I don't eat at work. And people be looking at you like crazy. Like, what? Nah, I eat when I get to the house, bitch. That's what I bought groceries for.
Yeah. You spend $20 a day at lunch.
That's $100 a week.
Exactly. That's
$400 a month.
That times 12. That's $4,800 a year. That's damn near $5,000 on just eating lunch.
The motherfucker better start. They better start adding shit up like that. Because when I start doing that, and you got to make you a budget, man. You got to make you a budget and see what you actually look at what you spending money on. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of that shit you can cut back on. A lot of folks getting fucked on their subscriptions. I be laughing my ass off. These motherfuckers got 17 subscriptions. They don't even know it. Some motherfuckers paying for Amazon Prime and only order shit off of Amazon twice a year. Be like, why you got that?
Yeah, I found out. When I was doing my paperwork one time, man. That's why I'm glad I went to school for. I'm glad I minored in business because I learned accounting. I found out I had two Amazon subscriptions going through my books. I'm like, what the fuck? I got 2 Amazon subscriptions for? Who did that?
Amazon getting that money, and they don't play about it either. Amazon gonna get that money.
Yeah, they take it out. They take it out. See, and they slick with it. They take it out one time, so you could, I gotta find out of 12 months of transactions, I gotta find that one Amazon where they took out, for the Prime subscription for the whole year. I found it though, Amazon, and I cut that shit off.
And look, hey, I'm gonna hit everybody with a trick though, because I know some people do order off of Amazon. It's a quick trick. Every time you order something, like especially if you ain't ordering like that on the regular and you ain't got a Prime membership, you'll order it and they'll offer you Prime. Accept the Prime to get the discount on your shipping. Cancel the subscription right after your order go through. Now you gonna see the money missing out of your account for the subscription, but they gonna give it right back to you. You ain't even gotta wait like maybe 2 days. It's gonna be right back in your account. I don't pay for no goddamn Amazon Prime. I know every time if I order something and I ain't ordered nothing in a while, or I keep doing the process that I'm doing right now, they gonna offer it regardless. They gonna offer it every fucking time. Don't fucking keep letting these people take your money. Goddamn, that shit ain't even worth that unless you ordering shit multiple times a month. If you ain't doing that, there ain't no point. And look what the cat dragged in, man. We got Big Op in the building.
Pulled up.
And he on mute, whether he know it or not. Okay, I guess he don't know. I guess he ain't trying to talk. He just wanted to hop up.
Yeah, but that's why these ladies be wanting to get, because I know a nurse. This is a fact. I know a goddamn nurse makes she has her own nursing company. So she actually has nurses that work for her. I know a nurse and I know for sure she make at least 300 racks a year. And she spend every nickel of it.
I can believe it. Look, man, look. I'm telling folks, like, now that I got older, and it's true, I think, for a lot of guys, the older you get, the more money you actually do make. I'm getting to the point where it's starting to go up a little bit more. You gotta learn to fucking, like, you really gotta think. Like, I was living like this when I didn't have nothing. Why? Just because I got something, I gotta elevate everything up. Ain't nobody saying, like, don't treat yourself right and put yourself in a better position. But you can't go outside your means because you think this shit gonna last forever. Because it ain't gonna last forever.
Nope. You gonna get old.
That's what I'm like, look, dude, I'm living the same way when I was, like, here, the way I was living when I was in the military, when I was fucking 21, 18 and shit. That's how I'm trying to stay living right now with making more money, because I need to put this shit to the side. I never know what the fuck might happen.
Yeah, but you ain't no woman.
Yeah, true.
And women are addicted to attention, and attention costs money. Women need attention like fish need water. You know what I'm saying? Women need attention like a beach needs a wave. I mean, they can't even resist it. And they will spend up anything, anywhere to get a BBL or some type of hair, nails done. I mean, I used to do this little trick, man. I used to keep a little mop stick and because I buy wigs and stuff. I used to keep a mop stick with a wig on it. And put a purse put a purse. I bought a purse for and I put a purse on it, and I was like, and I used to keep it right at. I don't have it no more. I wish I need to do it, but back in the day, and then when a lady would come in and I would say, hey, that's my ex, because that's the average woman. A mop stick with a wig and a purse. You know what I'm saying?
I said that's all it is. Do we got Op back? Is Op here? Well, I ain't gonna say got him back because he ain't never been here yet. And he ain't here.
Man, stop making all that noise, man. Damn. Shit, man. Niggas can't sit here and just chill and shit, man. Damn.
Chill your ass in the background. This shit terrible. Look, I'm gonna play the rest of the video before he even get to say something. Let's see where this little mama end up at, man, because this ain't looking good.
I like to travel.
Okay. You're serious about somebody finding you.
Okay, I hope you can find me. I don't want to be lonely.
You don't want to be lonely?
Somebody just said I'm gonna be lonely forever. No, I'm not. I'm great.
Okay, well, let's see what's gonna happen. All right, girlfriend. We wish you the best, okay?
I hope to see you this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be in Chicago for a few days. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work out for her.
She probably agrees.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out, man. That ain't it. That's for sure.
But she could find a little sucker like I was back in the day. She could do that.
It's always a possibility, man. Women got a lot of options, whether they know it or not. And it's not like a bragging type thing, because you can be the bottom of the barrel and have options.
But they'll sit there. See, the thing about it is that's a manipulative ass little lady. And the problem is that they'll sit there and they'll get a guy, and this guy may be some type of decent, upstanding, moral guy that's not trying to molest people and stuff like that, right? A decent person, and she will turn him into a monster.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of motherfuckers had a villain arc, and like a lot of these guys, I know a lot of dudes that they weren't on that type of time when they first got into the game of trying to talk to women. But the way they got spun from what happened to them, they be on demon time.
I ain't never called a woman a bitch before I met. I'm gonna say her name. Her name, I'm not gonna say her name.
Don't say her name. You ain't gotta do it like that.
You know who she is.
All right now.
And she might, and she might see this. And you know who you are, bitch. Yeah, I mean,
there's a biatch.
This was 18 years ago. I still remember, she had a stair step, and she ain't had. Let me tell you the stair step. This she had. She had 212. No, she had. Hold up. She had two. Hold up. She had a 12 and 2 10s, and they weren't twins. Yeah,
they weren't twins. Yeah, damn. Okay.
She had two kids that were 10 years old,
and they weren't twins.
And they weren't twins. Is that right? Yeah. She had a 12-year-old daughter, a 10-year-old son, and another 10-year-old son. And the next month he turned 11. They were like 10 months apart.
Yeah, she got right back to work.
Man,
you supposed to let that coochie rest after you push a baby out.
And it's a true story, man. I think I'm making this up.
I was like, that means she waited a month, if that.
And she had a baby for her co-worker, and I had a baby for her co-worker, and cheated on the dude that her boyfriend with her co-worker, and had a baby for him. And guess where she worked?
Where she worked?
The drive-through at Popeye's Chicken. Can't make these hoes up, man.
Oh fuck, look. Oh Lord. I'm gonna try to slide in one more for y'all. Yeah, you just fucked me up with that.
Look, man. Y'all be like, P ain't funny. I am not that goddamn funny, man. I ain't that funny at all, man.
Real life is fucking funny. What people do in real life.
Hey, can you imagine I had to go through that?
I wouldn't want to deal with it.
It's a funny story to how I find out that the dude worked at Popeyes. But that's another story. I don't want to mess up.
Yeah. Nah, you good, man. You good, man. Shout out to Gorilla Black. First time seeing you, man. Like, subscribe, share. He said Kendra looking like someone beat her up with the whole makeup department. Her face one color, her chest is another. Yeah, man, they be patting the fuck out of their goddamn face, man. I'm like, man, you showing all this off, but you only gonna touch this, okay?
She looked 30 years older without makeup on.
Yeah, true that. Hey, look, I didn't seen it without it, man. Shit, and them drawn on, like her eyebrows ain't drawn on, but she thickened them by drawing them blacker. Them motherfuckers ain't really there. See, Uncanny said, PA out here confessing, let it out, bro. We listen, we don't judge.
I don't care if you judge that. See, Uncanny sarcastic.
You know Uncanny like to talk shit.
He's sarcastic ass.
Alright, shit. We ain't listening to Uncanny. Look, man. Last one, y'all. Let's see if we can get through this whole. It says divorced mom to one. Wants a God-fearing man that can make her laugh and knows how to cook. That don't seem bad. So let's see, man. We might get a good one. I hope we end on a good one, man.
That sound like you, Jay.
Like, let's say a God-fearing man. No, a God-fearing woman. I didn't care my girl God-fearing to be honest.
And know how to cook. That sound like you. Go ahead.
No, I do all the cooking, man. You already know that. See, you over here projecting. Either way, though, let's go.
Kendra and cousins, how are y'all?
Yeah, you ready, boo?
I'm ready.
You got good light. Just have the camera situated in your face. Don't have your hair.
Oh, I got this shit so fast.
All right. What's your name?
Nicole.
Where you calling us from?
Los Angeles, downtown to be exact.
LA. Okay.
45.
Okay, 45.
45. She don't look that bad for 45, but she look like somebody auntie though.
Yeah, she got some bread too.
Space and
say it again.
She got some bread too. I'm very familiar with downtown Los Angeles. Los Angeles is some of my stomping grounds. My dad's from there.
Yeah, it ain't cheap out there.
Yeah, downtown. Yeah, she doing good. She doing well for herself.
All right, now.
And I am a founder of a nonprofit.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
I do. One.
Your child.
She's 26.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Once.
And when did you get divorced?
We've been divorced about 8 years now.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Advertising.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm sorry.
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. Okay. All right. So don't have your hair cut off. Your head's cut off. Here we go. You want to make sure you don't have your head cut off. So think of it like you don't want your hair cut off. So you're going to keep moving.
Okay.
Keep it like that. All right. So we got Nicole, LA, 45, is a Cancer zodiac sign, works in the cannabis space, also owns a nonprofit. One child that's 26, is divorced. Got divorced 8 years ago.
Yes.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Somebody that is all about the almighty, making sure that home is taken care of, puts almighty first. And then also just somebody that is going to keep me with a smile on my face, whatever that may be, being a comedian, somebody that can actually cook would be a good thing because the weight of my heart is definitely through my belly. And just somebody that's honest. I respect honesty to the fullest. And so I think that's pretty much.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone that smokes cigarettes, because even though I'm in the cannabis space, I do not smoke.
Okay.
And so that's a deal breaker.
What the fuck she talking about? She in the cannabis space? Didn't she say she run a non-profit?
Man,
how that work? She run a non-profit weed giveaway place?
Man, she probably sell pounds on the side. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Because that downtown Los Angeles life ain't cheap. I'm telling you that.
And this motherfucker Gorilla Black, ain't gonna lie, this pretty funny. He said, how do all women want a God-fearing man and they live like sailors, drinking, smoking, cussing, and having mad sex with different men?
Yeah, that's why. I can answer that question.
Hit him with it.
That's why they got to go to church. Because TD Jakes said, "It don't matter what I do. All I got to do is repent." You know, so he can. That's why. That's
Look,
exactly
I do
why
know,
they got to be God fearing because they some sinning.
Look, I know some people that had that mindset that really be like they can go, and I know it happens a lot in the Catholic faith too. I see it a lot more from the Catholics, but they'll be like, man, I can go out and commit sin all week long as I go and confess my sins on Sunday.
I go to the Dominican Republic.
The bitch work at a cannabis shop, man. How you gonna tell me you want God fearing and you like? She want a pastor, a therapist, a comedian, and a bitch. Like she want him to do all this shit. That's crazy, man. These bitches, boy.
I had to pee, so I didn't get to hear all that.
Yeah, that's what she said. She want a nigga. She want a nigga that's God fearing, but then she also want a nigga that's a comedian. Then she want the nigga to be a provider, protector. Then she want the nigga to cook. That's the way to her fat ass stomach. Like you want a bitch. Like this is the problem with these females. Just because y'all work too now, a lot of y'all don't be doing construction work and all that. So I don't know why y'all acting like y'all got some balls swinging paws. But then you know what I'm saying? Like she want the nigga to be a bitch. Like this, our women have gotten real fucking masculine. They always had a sassy mouth since post slavery. But now the bitches is just all over the fucking. And JBJ, that's your fault, man. Damn, why you stop telling bitches you know how to cook, man?
I like to cook though. I like to,
don't tell the bitch that you need to cook once a week. Let the bitch cook the other 6 days. Stop that shit.
No, look. I want a girl that can cook. I don't deal with no woman that don't know how to cook. I advocate for that, but I'm saying I like to cook. So it'll definitely, like, anytime I feel like I want to cook the meal tonight, I can walk in there and do my thing. Because, you know, back in the day, women used to say, this kitchen is my sanctuary. This is my shit. Nah, bitch, it's going to be both our shit. Because I'll be in there cooking when I want to.
All right, you gonna be washing drawers and ironing skirts and shit, nigga. Watch it now. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't gonna be doing all that. I'm just saying, like, I like to cook. So, look, I went to school for cooking, so I like to cook, man. But I ain't gonna hold it. See, look, the bitch got to know how to cook. Gorilla Black said, anytime a woman say they want a man that can cook, just know she ain't cooking. I will give you that. And then Katie said, damn, the homie Travis Hunter brought bought his wife an AMG. He's stupid. But nah, man, with the cooking shit, I ain't tripping on the PA. What was you saying?
I don't forgot Travis about it, but no. So I don't even remember, man. I don't remember. I lost my train of thought.
Well, let's go on grind because we gotta speed run through this. We gotta get done before we get to 2 hours. We got fucking less than 15. Well, we got 15 minutes.
That's probably pretty much it. I mean, I'm not too hard up on certain things, and so pretty easy going.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I'm not really shallow like that. I would love to have someone chocolate. However, I am open to dating outside of my race, which I've never done before. So,
okay. And should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes and no. I guess I would say, I mean, as long as they have something that's consistent, they don't have to be necessarily well off. I do very well for myself. And so I mentioned I'm in the cannabis space, but I'm actually a dispensary owner. And so, I mean, somebody.
How the fuck is that non-profit then?
To kind of match my energy would be good.
No, she said she does that and she owns a nonprofit. She does both.
Okay, so she's selling weed and okay, I walked away. My bad.
They do.
You can make 60K. Okay. Because we can combine that and double it and triple it. And
okay.
Somebody that's got ambition to actually elevate. If 60K is where they're at,
like
somebody that's potentially complement.
Man, she talk like a bitch that don't understand logic. Because like this is the thing that gets me with ladies, man. They always tell men to take them as they are. But then when it comes to the man that they talk about, it's like, yeah, he can make that, but we can double it, triple it. You want him to constantly change and make more money, but you want a dude to be perfectly fine with you coming in the front door. That's not fair.
Yeah, exactly. You said a whole lot on that one, man. Because like they're like, oh, take me as I am. Take me, I ain't nothing. But you better be something. See. And I'm not trying to sit here and say things need to be fair because life ain't fair. True. But man, don't ask me for a bunch of stuff and then you ain't shit. I mean, come on now. I mean, that's
the biggest
BS,
thing,
man.
Yeah, the biggest thing
about doubling it, tripling it. I used to be a drug dealer back in the day, and I can admit this on camera because the statute of limitations passed. That was 30 years ago. So I can see that I used to be a drug dealer back in the day. She talks like I used to talk back in them days, by doubling up and tripling up. That's it's always I will bring you 50 and I'm gonna make 100.
Mm-hmm. I know that talk. Look, I'm gonna let her keep talking. Let's see if we can get through. Cause we got like 4 minutes, but it ain't gonna be 4 minutes. Cause I sped this shit up.
Implement them, and so
okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah. I know she got a little wide body. Let's
see, 45. Would I hit her?
Okay.
Well, she actually straight.
Yeah,
she ain't got no ass though.
Hit her 45.
Yeah. She get hit. She ain't got no ass though, but she ain't fat. So I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Nicole, when was your last relationship?
It's been about 2.5
her
years.
Her face look older than her body.
Someone for a few years, and it just didn't work out. So
okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Ooh, maybe about 8 months.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
In downtown LA.
Work on. I'm actually.
She can get some dick. She probably ain't got nobody looking for her.
Downtown LA. It took you 8 months. Man, look, let me. LA. Oh, I forget. See, I'm not.
They all picky out there. They all picky out there. They a little picky.
They are very picky out there. Very picky. She gotta get a case.
I can see why. Yeah, look, she would have to give it.
Yeah, it'd probably be like a homeless nigga that'll knock her off.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame her for not fucking with a nigga on Skid Row.
Yeah, because she right there. Now.
Hold on. I gotta look.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. LA, she ain't. Dudes ain't knocking at her door. Yeah, LA. One of them LA cats is wild, man. You gotta be, because I mean, it's just so many bad chicks from all over the world.
A 10 is a regular.
Flying up in there, man. They ain't looking at her, no 45-year-old average chick. They are not that now. Yeah, so 8 months.
Yeah.
So she did good for 8 months.
A 5 there would be like a legitimate 7 where we from.
Where you from?
You too? Matter of fact, in Alabama, them bitches would be a 10 and a half.
Hey, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I swear, for folks that ain't been to country towns and shit, bro, there's some dimes in these country towns.
And them
Now,
bitches ain't from there. I'm in Florida. You
no, they
talk all
fucked
this
up.
shit. You know how Florida is. Don't even cap on me, my nigga. You know we got
I'm
baddies here
saying,
now.
yeah, but I'm saying it's the same thing like LA, well, California and Florida, because y'all the California, the East Coast. People
You mean
migrate
South?
there. People, whatever the fuck, it don't really matter.
No,
But
because
people
Florida is.
migrate.
Hold on, real quick. Florida is the
Cali of the South.
California of the South, and
Yeah.
Atlanta is the New York of the South.
All right, if you say so, I'll take that. I actually will take that. Fucking but people, those states, people migrate to those. Like Florida, they migrate there. California, people migrate there. So a 10, look, you got 10s coming in and going out, but you will find some diamonds in the rough in a small country town until they find out what the internet is, and then the motherfuckers get the fuck up out of there, and then they come to Cali and they come to Florida and shit. And they
That's
go
what
to
I'm
Texas.
saying. They left. They left
But
Alabama,
I'm
bro. That's what
saying,
I'm saying.
But I'm saying though, you can find some dimes down here in these southern country, southern states. Go ahead, PA. My bad.
You saying Florida now? You talking about Miami? There's a difference. Now that's Florida, Miami. Look. I've been to Florida many times, many times. I've been to Orlando. No, I haven't been to Daytona. I've been to Gainesville when I played football back in the day, and I've been to Miami more times than I can remember. And Fort Lauderdale down there. You talking about when y'all talk about Florida? You mean Dade and Broward County? You talking about Brickell and Miami?
Yeah,
The rest
it's
of
just like
Florida is different.
yeah, it's just like in California. It's like it's really LA, fucking Oakland, San Francisco and shit. You can find some baddies. Like it's in
They
conglomerate. Yeah.
No, not Oakland. It'll be Los Angeles, California, Malibu. Like you got all like Cali.
Cali,
That's it. You talking? We need to be more specific, man. I just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait,
Miami
but with
is
Florida,
LA of the East and the South.
yeah,
Miami
but
is
don't
the LA
forget.
of the East and the South.
But don't forget, Miami, Orlando, and Tallahassee. You said Fort Lauderdale. That's another one. And Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah.
You find some baddies in Pensacola too.
Hell no, man.
Nah, you gonna find a you gonna find a bunch of you gonna find a bunch of Stone Cold Steve Austins with wigs in motherfucking Pensacola.
Tampa got a bunch of big back bitches too. Tampa got a bunch of them. Yeah.
But hold on. I'm glad you said that because Tampa Bay got some bad motherfucking hoes too because they migrate there.
I used to date
They migrate there.
a lot of fatty hatties out there. A lot of
they got the project.
like
they got the hood of projects. Yeah, they do.
They look like me. I went down to anyway, I went to Tampa. It was a bunch of chicks out there looking like me with long hair. Yeah.
Hey, I'm from St. Pete.
You don't want the problem.
So that is not it. But either way, though, look, I'm gonna try to get a little bit further. We got 8 minutes, so I'm not gonna play all of it, but we can hit it in the back chat. But I'm here. Either way,
about my body. So when you said thighs, I was like, oh, okay, it's cool.
I think they like thick thighs though.
You'd be surprised. Some do, some don't. But
the ones who don't, you don't want them.
Very true.
I mean, you got the thighs. It is what it is. Let me tell you something. Dating will become so much easier where you just focus on the people that focus on you. So, of course, everybody's not going to like everything. That's what makes this world so amazing. But it shouldn't bother you. Like, I think there's a man who, at least I hear, they like women with thighs and shapes. And if you got a small waist, it can be accentuated more.
Stop the cat.
Want that. So yeah, who cares?
And I'm with you on that, which is probably why I'm still single. So
okay. Well, let's continue. I cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Your three flaws.
Another flaw of mine. I talk a lot. I'm very talkative, so I've been told.
We can tell.
Probably should shut up a little bit. And then I would say another flaw. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know.
You don't know your third flaw.
I mean,
probably a little crazy.
I can be a little overprotective.
Okay.
So I think that might be a flaw.
You're clingy. Just say you clingy.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am a huge person on just complimenting my significant other. So meaning just whatever it needs to be to kind of just uplift them, get them in the right
That's gonna
headspace
pay
for
the
where they need
bills,
to be.
y'all. That's gonna pay the
And
bills
then
right
also
there.
I'm a huge supporter. Whatever it is that they may need or are
Cheerleader.
lacking, I definitely can help pick up where they're lacking at. So.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Why would a guy be? Oh, you told me that. What's the age range you would date? You're 45.
Yes. So I would say 40 and up. Cutoff would be about 55.
Okay. Should he be in LA?
No, he doesn't necessarily have to be.
Okay. Let's do it. We got Nicole. Do you mind if he has kids?
The LA niggas don't want her.
Okay. No, we got Nicole. LA, 45, cancer, is in the cannabis space, also owns a nonprofit.
I know nobody wants you, girl. What's y'all thoughts?
Them LA dudes don't want her, man. I've been to LA. Them LA dudes is all about what you look like. I mean, they are so superficial. It's called LA Fitness for a reason. You got to sit up in there all day, and they still might not like it. LA is nothing about plastic surgery.
That's
LA
common.
is
If you ain't got it, you ain't in. Dude, I've been out there once. I went to LA once, was Oakland once, and San Francisco once, all on one little trip. That ain't my cup of tea. That ain't my speed. It's too many superficial ass people out there, and I ain't got time for that, man.
LA is the worst. Because I mean, so everybody goes out and so in LA, well, this is what I know. Everybody goes out and hang out in Hollywood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, I've walked up in Hollywood. I was an employee at Apple. And I don't know if y'all know about the salary structure at Apple, but they ain't hurting over there, right?
Yeah.
And I walked straight to the front door, right? I mean, but I'm no celebrity. And trust me, as an employee at Apple, I make more than most celebrities there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Walk straight in the front door. I ain't had no women with me. I walked right up there with regular clothes on. And they told me, they laughed at me when I walk up to the front door. That's LA.
I can see that. Right here, man. Look, we got less than 4 minutes, so we got to do quick final thoughts on where to find you at. So, PA, I'm gonna let you go first.
PA Texas Worldwide. Look, these ladies. My final thought is these ladies are what they are, and they're not changing, and they're unapologetic about being insane and stupid. They want to sit there and wonder why it's passport bros going like, hey man, I'm taking a trip with the bros to Colombia. Man, let me tell you, they going out there, and if you want to see some bad women, you want to see some nice. Y'all think it's a game? Oh,
all right, can't show me. We ain't got no time.
Y'all want to see some bad women? I'm knocking these down out there in the DR. And you think I'm finna sit up here and listen to your BS up here in the United States of America about how I need to make $100,000? They don't want no. They be happy if I made $20. You know what I'm saying? They want a beer and some dang-a-lang. I think I can afford that. But now, so you wonder why these cats is passport bros. That's why. But they not gonna fix. They not gonna sit there and fix what they want because they gonna hope for it, even though they know they ain't gonna get it, man. These ladies are more down to earth because life is really hitting them hard, and they more realistic. Anyway, man, I took up enough time.
All right, Op, you ain't got a lot of time. Less than a minute. What you got, sir? Final thoughts. Where to find you at?
You know where to find me at. Big Op 2024, Op from the North 18 on Facebook, or right here on the JVJ Network. Kendra G need to change her show from Kendra G Singles to Lower Expectations, like Mad TV used to have back in the late 90s. These females are examples and proof of why, like PA just said, niggas getting their passport turning into passport bros. Also, the show is an example of these women really need to get their motherfucking mind together if they really want something good. Sadly enough, I think we got to invest in our youth, with young boys, young girls coming up, or young men and young women coming up. so that we'll actually have a fighting chance if we want to change some things. You already know what it is. Chill.
Hey y'all, I ain't got no final thoughts because these motherfuckers like to talk for a long time. But I dropped the link for the back chat. If y'all want to check the back chat, we still gonna be back there. But we catch y'all in the next one. As always, man, like, subscribe, share, all that in the bag of chips.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.